we liked it when people kind of didn't get it. I liked it when people didn't get it. There was this one time in the record store uh, where someone returned uh, "Come On Pilgrim," you know, and I saw this person goes, I just thought it was, this doesn't sound like a 480, man, blah, blah, blah. I go, good, fucking return it. Give it to someone that wants it, And I'm glad she didn't like it because I know it's good. This is Joey Santiago from the Pixies, and we're doing the oral history of bossa nova. Just like any record we've done, we never have plans. We never have any agendas of what to sound like or any of that. Just, we can't limit ourselves, There were two kinds of pressures at that point. There was tension amongst the band. Also the time. For me, myself, I kind of wanted a break, a little bit of one more month or something, just to get my head around things. And then not having any proper rehearsal time just because of the, we didn't want to blow up before we hit record, And that's about it, And it got finished in pieces. I seem to recall Charles saying, God, they want another blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ, I just want to, write songs. At that point, the only thing I could think of was, I'm glad I'm not you. All those things that we do, that dissonant stuff, it comes naturally. So there's no real plan for it. Perhaps later on, that kind of style of guitar, I have to just talk about guitar because I can't talk about lyrics or drums or bass. So excuse me. I'm not trying to take over the damn Pixies here, but it's all I know. All right. We try to place that after a while strategically. Charles calls it, oh, that guy. Or I got maybe four different guys now. Oh, that guy, the twinkling guy. Oh, there's that guy. It's like the guy's there. It's like that's what we call those little sonic textures. There's, when to introduce that dude. The bending note. If you saw my notes, I would go, that's the root note. And then Jimi Hendrix. I got to spell it right because if it's Jimmy, I would go to, Jimmy Smith, and I don't play the organ. So that's that. And then I'd go, okay, this stuff, that's Wes. It's Wes Montgomery. This descending note, that means trill it. There's a part in Cecilia Ann where I thought that this other guy would come, which is the trilling, that thing, because Santiago, I'm like Spanish, kind of. I'm not Spanish, but I have to do that flamenco stuff sometimes. I just have the name, Did you know the Philippines got taken over? Did you know our only weapon was a friggin' yo-yo? We invented the yo-yo for hunting. I think that's what it was. I'm not a historian, but I think that's what it was. But yo-yo, we named everything twice. I heard this kind of like these things called double stops, where you play two notes at the same time. I was listening to like Albert Lee. That I brought into Javelina. This is a growth. It'd be boring with one note, but with these two things following it, it's cool. Kind of like, so, I'm actually pointing out where the majors and the minors are, stuff like that. Or sometimes where there's a minor thing, I'm going to do like another interval just to like, that dissonant stuff came along when I was picking up the guitar. I was striking a chord and it was jingling. And I go, what is that? I love that, And then, oh, I see. It's not in tune. So frig it. So let's try to do, that's the initial thought, because it's like, it stands out. you know. I got what I call like Jesus ears, you know. It's very, very forgiving. 3 songs of it that define it. Velouria, because, you know, it's like a, I guess they deemed it a single, which is, yeah, I can never pick singles. I'd be bad at it, you know. And I am saying I'm not an A&R man. And also Anna or Javelina, just because it's the mishmash of the style. Just in case someone's gonna dip their hands in there, it's like, you know, it's a punk rock record. Really? Did you listen to everything? Oh, it's too soft, man. It's too soft. It's like, really? What did you have it on shuffle and you stopped it or something? You know, you gotta listen to the whole damn thing. Jeez, you know, what are you doing? The first question is when we all agreed on something, probably the cover song, Cecilia Ann. It's in neutral ground. It's just because it's an instrumental. It made sense to put it on top of the record, just like in you know, in theater, you'll have the instrumental, you know, and then the actors come out, you know. That's what it's like. And the most tension, the rest of the album. You know, all. If you looked at it like a horse, you know, the horse on the line there, you know, all the songs, they all tied. I don't know of any band that doesn't have tension. Ours probably got exaggerated because we broke up. At one point or another, you're probably going, okay, I'm just gonna do my best here, you know. Okay, all right. So we're not gonna get along, you know. Let's get along here. You know what I mean? Let's just do this thing we're doing. This you know, let's work it out. You know, at the end of the day, we do have a work ethic where, okay, how much time do we have? Oh, okay. Oh, in a week's time, we better get our crap together because vocals have to be perfect, you know? So, you know, we always have a tight schedule. You know, we have a board, you know, our agenda board. Oh, I don't know. You know, it's not like a whatever businesses have. You know, there are things there, and the drums are done. It's just it's that really that simple. We just look at it. That's the tension. That's one tension. Time. Always have it. And then personally, we dealt with it. It's easier on record than probably on tour. You know, after every tour, I don't hear from anyone. You know, no. We just don't do it. It's just like, yeah, we're not working. You know, and after the band broke up, it broke up. That was it. You know, I went to shell shock maybe, you know, 3 days later, maybe, you know, but you know, initially I got the call, I was kind of relieved. You know what I mean? Just because I always knew when is this gonna end? I know it's gonna end. It feels like it's gonna end. Oh, is it after this fucking show that we just did? You know, where everyone felt like shit. Nah, we got to keep going. Of course, we got to keep going. We got to finish the tour. You know, and then, oh, are we gonna do the next tour? I don't know if we're gonna do the next tour. What am I gonna do if it does? And then finally, okay, it's over. Okay, good. Yeah, that chapter's over, or that book is over. But it turns out the chapter was just over. David, it would be Javelina. It's really tasty. His accents are almost to the point where it's random. And David, again, the beginning of Dig for Fire. You know, there's drummers out there that said, I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to, because you don't have to play it live, all right? Kim Shining Moment, Bossanova. I would say she's brilliant on all of them, but rock music. Lyricist, Velouria, because he just presented a story that he knew about into this surreal kind of way, you know. But you know, the way he explained it to me, it's something that happened Oh, and guitar would be The Happening. You know, the scrapes and stuff, and just the ugliness that he could just bring in there. He's a really good rhythm player, really damn good. You know, all over the world. It's silly. It's got that, you know. I like the little joke with the big burst of guitar solos. You know, on the first thing. You know, yeah, and the end, you know, was a damn victory. You know, I put the flag, my flag, midway to Mount Everest. We are all over the map that you just can't label us. You can't do it anymore. You won't be able to do it. We're not a punk band. We're not a ballad band. You know, we're not a pop. Well, people know we're not a pop band, but we're not this. We're just we don't. There's no definition for it because all the songs go to everything. You know, and we don't have the attitude of punks or anything. We just have this, like, we present ourselves with our finest T-shirts, you know. But I've been wearing nice suits lately because T-shirts, let me see. Why do I do that? Because I'm 55. That's why I don't wear T-shirts live anymore. Yeah. And we also know what we are. We also know a video is not going to make us into Madonna. It's just not going to work for us. If we presented Velouria in a slick way where we're all dancing like boys, you know, like doing whatever we got to do, or these things, you know, they're not going to care for it. Not for us, you know, not for us. Plus, geez, that's a risk. We'd rather spend the money making records than a video, you know, because music is heard through headphones or speakers. And when you listen to it, you know, it's up to you to make your own visualizations, you know. That's your job, not ours. And they're good songs. And there's no trick productions on it. You know, there's no, like, trickery. I mean, it sounds timeless. It's just good songs. That's it, really. I mean, maybe someone, you know, got lucky one night and that song was playing, you know. You know what I mean? And that thing was playing, they'll never forget it. I could say that, once again, that it's a different record and all that, but we don't have to, like, have an agenda to make a record. We could just have this, we could just make a record to present songs. It doesn't matter what it is, you know, but you do have to have a certain style. And that's unfortunately for us, we have that. That we're all over the map, that we do everything. Do you hear that beep 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 beep? That means this pizza's ready. You know, I got it from I got it flown in from Chicago. It's awesome, really good.